Welcome to the Techie Tessie channel. My name is Tess, and in today's video we're going to be talking about studying in Scotland. And be sure to stay tuned until the end, where my friend Dale shares his experiences of moving from his home country to Scotland in order to attend university here. So let's hop right in and start answering your questions. I'm often asked about student finances and scholarships. There are some scholarships available to study here, but it's not a common route. Usually people fund their studies either by working whilst being a student, or they take out a loan. You may also be eligible for a subsidy, or a bursary as we call it, which is a small monthly payment which goes towards your living expenses. There is no tier system for universities and colleges in Scotland, although we do consider some better than others. The timetable is very different at every university, but at mine we currently have classes 3 days a week. In a semester we study 3 different modules, and for each we have a theoretical lecture and a practical lab. I personally have learnt a lot on my course, as it's broad and the lecturers work hard to keep the content up to date.
So, moving to Scotland to study has been quite the experience. I first figured out that, this is where I want to be when a school trip in high school took me to Edinburgh, and I just fell in love with the city itself. So I ended up asking around, trying to see how I could apply for a uni here, so on and so forth. I spoke to the dean of my local university back in Greece, and he explained to me what UCAS is and how I could use it to apply here. I applied to 2 universities. One of them rejected me the moment they saw my predicted grades. The other one was more than happy to just wait for those grades to actually come to fruition. So I kept on keeping on, got an IELTS certification like they asked, submitted my grades for everything, and a month later I got my acceptance letter. So cue footage of me in the middle of August, early August rather, realizing that I have less than a month to pack up my whole existence and move it to Edinburgh. Funnily enough, I managed to do that. I stayed in uni accommodation for the first year, which did help quite a bit in terms of preparations, but yeah. And from then on, I've just been existing here. That's pretty much all there is to my story, honestly. I just left uni accommodation, found a flat with a friend of mine. I'm on my placement year now, so I actually get paid, which means I can pay my rent to myself and put some money aside, and yeah, it was a couple of years worth of struggle, but things are starting to look up now.
I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to like, subscribe and keep the code coming. See you next time.